Welcome back to the channel. I am the Humble Gamer. Make sure to put God first in everything that you do. With that being said, let's say our prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity to do something to your glory. I ask that you bless this session, not for my benefit and good, but for the benefit and good of those who are watching. Amen. And today we are playing Old School. It is released by MDickie on October 6, 2023. It has 100,000 plus downloads in the Google Play Store with 1,000 reviews and a 4.7 average star rating. So let's get started. Okay, who do we want to be? Aaron Wright, Gino White, Shane Asterisk, Misty Viola, Hattie Harley, Akira Soshiko. Whoa, look at his hair. Oh, we can change grades? Elementary? Kindergarten? Oh. Oh, wow. Let's start at the beginning. Yeah, we'll do 6th grade. I'm going with Gino. Gino! All right, let's play. Okay. Good morning, 6th grade. As you may have noticed, we're joined by a new student today. To make him feel at home, let's all stare at him while he tells us about himself. Okay, my name is Gino White and I'm 12 years old. We are just moved here, so ha ha ha. You hear him stumbling over his words? He sounds like a malfunctioning robot. At least he tried to say something, Nathan Newberry. All you did on your first day was cry for mummy. Thanks for sharing, Gino White. Now take a seat so I can tell you about the school. Alright. So my name is Principal Drummer, and I meet with the students in here every morning. Hold on. Turn down the sound, it's very loud. Can I get off the stage? Your teachers will tell you what you've been up. I missed it. If you pause the clock, you'll see you'll have a timetable of classes and a map to help you get where you need to be. You may not always be on time, but at least try to get there within the first 30 minutes or you'll be late. The sooner you settle down in a class, the more knowledge you'll pick up about each subject. That gives you every chance of answering questions correctly so that you can improve your grades. Although there's still a lot to learn, I'm sure you'll pick it up along the way. Am I already injured? Whoa, what's with the camera angles? What are you looking at, Gino White? You need to learn how to focus. If you press the I button, you can change your focus to anybody or nobody. I'm pressing it, but nothing's changing. You can add in a direction to make it clearer who you're aiming for, or hold the command to disengage completely. You also disengage automatically if you keep walking away from someone you're not fighting with. I thought I'd change this voice because that. Don't forget you can also fine-tune the camera at any time if there's a view that you prefer. I have not seen any button to do the... Not everyone can afford to pay for this class, so let's take a moment to support our sponsors.
I'm 27 years old, I'm unemployed, and I'm $5,500 in debt. Now the bank is trying to repossess my home because I can't afford it. I'm not sure what to do about this. What's worse is that my fiance plans on leaving me because of my problems. On top of that, not having a job kind of sucks. So somehow I'm gonna have to try to find one. But even when I do find something decent, they laugh in my face and hung up on me. Now I'm more in debt and I'm not even sure what to do with myself. Oh well, maybe I should start a new life.
All right, so I won't tell you again, Gino White. Sit down so that we can get started. I was sitting down. I thought what's going on? All right. Good morning and welcome to 6th grade music. I hope you remember to bring an instrument. Let's go to the map. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Okay, so I'm in the right class. Resume. Gino White, I see you turned up empty-handed. You have to put those fingers to use on the piano. If you pull up a chair to a piano, you can hold the taunt command to play it. Playing music is one of life's pleasures and will help to improve your mental state. So do I do it now? What's going on? Why don't you come up to the stage and let us hear a few notes so that I can grade you? All right. This camera is like rough. Excuse me. You didn't even try, Gino White. That brings your music grade to a D+. What? How do I... Oh my goodness. I guess it doesn't matter now. Okay. I gotta get to English. I don't believe this. How was I supposed to pull up a chair? She was sitting on it. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I need to go to English class. I'm holding the camera buttons, but it's not moving because I can't see what class that is. Is this English? Yes. All right. What kind of word describes something? Whoa. Gotta take a seat, right? There we go. We better get Monday's English class started before we lose any more time. Dangal, the big question going forward is, what kind of word describes something? It's proverb if memory serves. Then again, I can't even remember where I heard that. Don't act like there's nothing to do, Gino White. If you had an English book, you could be studying. Am I supposed to be grabbing English books or something? Okay, you better go and eat your lunch now to keep your energy up for the rest of the day. Can I grab that book? Oh, no. If you're looking for Craig Ayton, I saw him in the theater. What happened? What in the world is going on here? The book is on fire. Let's drop this book. Okay, what are you supposed to do? Is it just sit here, or... I have, like, no idea. Let me just get up and, like, look around, or maybe get some food or something. Hey, Gino White, would you like to buy this tire for $31? Do what with it? All right, please accept 31. No, it's not worth $31. You'll never find a tire for that price. I should have known I was wasting my time with you. Oh, I need to go to math. Come on, get off the thing. What are you doing? I really have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I really don't. This has been a weird day for me too for games. This is probably like the third or fourth game that I've tried where I started playing and I was like, I don't know if this is really worth like posting. Because the games have like kind of repetitive gameplay. All right, let me try math. Gymnasium, cafeteria, languages, English, history, the theater, mathematics, there we go. I'm going to class, guys, I'm getting there. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go in, hurry up. Let's take a seat. Sit down. Oh wait, let me get the book. Grab the book. Pick up. Okay, let me sit down. How many meters are there in a fathom? Says here the answer is 1.8. We better get Monday's math class started before we lose any more time. Denominator. Nathan Newberry, can you get us started on the question, what is the bottom half of a fraction known as? Yours is a question with many possible answers, but I think the one they want is denominator? How would you know, Nathan Newberry? The answer could just as easily be numerator. That's the top. Well, I suppose that's enough for this lesson. We'll continue this discussion next time. Okay? Do I still need this book? Just, swimming class. Where's swimming? Hold on. Let's go to the map. Swimming is where? So... is it through the gym and then up? Okay. Through the gym and then up. Let's get rid of this book too. Pardon me, sirs. Is this gym? Swimming pool, there we go. What do you stop for? Get in the water. Glad you could join us on time, Gino White. Now get in the pool so that we can get started. Good afternoon and welcome to 6th grade sports. We're going to practice our swimming today. As you may already know, you can step into the pool by repeatedly walking against the edge. Once you're deep enough in and have enough space, your movements will swim instead of waiting. Swimming may be tiring, but it's a great form of exercise for every part of your body. If you stay still and tread water, you may find you can try to do any other action. Just remember to keep your head above water as often as possible so that you don't drown. Give me a few lengths of the pool by the end of the lesson so that I can grade you. Okay? I can't. I'm sorry about the camera. What? Is that all you got, Gino White? That brings your sports grade down to a D+. What? What am I doing wrong? Can't go out that way. And what does Monday mean? Let me look at the map. Doesn't say I'm supposed to be anywhere. That dynamite? I also don't know how to replenish my health either. Okay, just walking around. I'm losing a ton of health too. I don't know how to replenish my health. Maybe if I get something to eat? I'll have to make sure I cut that one. That's definitely copywritten music. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. Let's go. Food over there? How do you pick it up? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's not good enough for me. I need some more food. Okay. No, pick it up. Guess can't do that. Let's go on the other side. The school is closing soon, Gino. You better get home before they lock the gate. Get home? What are you even talking about? All right. Okay, I'm trying to leave. Where's the exit? Is this the exit? I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm trying to leave. How do you... Oh, is there a run? This is the run button. Oh, okay. All right. Let me out. I can't get out of the gate. Did I miss it? No! I have literally no idea what to do. Am I just locked in now, or... Did I fight? There's no way to jump either. You see how that guy's hanging off the fence? Can I pick this up and put it? I'm gonna try to move it over. Nope, it won't let me go any further with that. Oh, there we go. As your mother, I thought I'd better pick you up from school in case you forgot where you live. You should always remember that we live behind door number 4 of the suburbs. Do you think you can make your own way home, or would you like me to take you there now? Please take me. I need lots of help, guys. Please take me home. No problem. Just follow me and I'll get you to the suburbs as soon as possible. Alright, get some sleep. What? What's going on? Go to sleep. Hold up. As your father, I'll be making sure everything runs smoothly at home, Gino. Every morning, you'll get a basic allowance that I expect you to spend on essentials. Then I want you out of the house by 8 a.m. so that you're not late for school. The teachers will tell me how you behave at school, so try to stay out of trouble. But I'll always be there to celebrate when things go well, so let's all hope for the latter. Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. What is... Whoa, what is going on here? Okay, let me see if I can just get in... There.
Dude, I finally earned enough money to start my own business. Opening a food truck has always been a dream of mine. But first, I gotta come up with a name. Mr. Munchies. Sweet.
I gotta be out by, what did he say, 8 o'clock? I don't think I'm gonna get full health by then. I'm up at lunch. Come on, let's go. Oh man, how do I get back to school? Let's take the bike. Oh, the car. What are you even talking about? Can we take the motorcycle? What is even happening here? In that case, I should probably be able to take the car. What? Where were you during my language classes, Gino White? You better catch up if you want to pass the test. Get in the car. In the front seat. Driver's seat. Let's go. Oh! What's your problem, Gino White? You can't put your... Alright, I've got to check. I'm really late for class, guys. Timetable. Oh, man. Report card? No, map. Okay, I'm in the suburbs, so I need to go down the junction and then to the school. Resume. The car is really hard to control. Basketball court. Who just got out of my car? You look a mess, Gino White. Why don't you take a shower? I'm just trying to get to class. I'm gonna end up missing the whole day. I know it. Okay, I've made it to the junction. Nope, go forward. This is interesting. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end this here. I think I might need to do a little bit more research on this game to figure out how to play, because I am running into like all sorts of problems. I don't even know what you're supposed to be doing or where I'm even headed. I'm in the forest. I'm missing classes. It's just everywhere. So I'm going to play another game, and I'm just going to loop it in with this one, the game that I was referencing earlier, where I was like, oh, it's kind of back and forth. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, I'll see you in a few moments. And guys, I am back, and today we are playing Taxi 2. It is published by Baklabs. April 20th, 2018, 100 million plus downloads in the Google Play Store, 368,000 reviews, and a 3.9 average star rating. And I am looping this game in with Old School because I just kind of hit some issues with Old School. So I played a couple of games and I played them all for like a little bit of time. And I was like, I don't know if any of these are like I could play for like an hour or 45 minutes, just because either it was kind of repetitive, or like in the case of like Old School, I was like, I don't really know how to do anything in this game. So I decided just to like lump them all in together. So this is the second one, and it is Taxi 2. It is a taxi simulator. So let's get started. So we'll choose our car. Okay, so I really wanted to play like a taxi simulator game, and so I ended up seeing that this one was on Google Play Pass, and yeah, we'll get started, and I'll just show you a little bit of this. Okay, we've got a fare.
Taxi.
Okay, I stopped, but he didn't stop. Yeah, make sure you hit that brake. He's a VIP customer as well, so you get double the rewards for getting him to where he needs to go. And one thing you'll notice too, you instantly start losing tips. So to get the maximum tip, you would have to get him there instantly, which is just impossible. So you just try to get as much as you possibly can. There doesn't seem to be any type of need to follow any speed limits or road signs. There's no police officers or anything like that. You can just ride down any center lane and just try to get there as fast as you possibly can. You'll see in the road you can pick up like there's an ad for another game. There you go. You in the road will just be like money that you can pick up for some reason. If you happen to crash into something, the customer will get mad, but as long as you don't do it too many times, you don't really lose any tips or anything like that. Not from my experience. Also, I noticed that there wasn't, I played this for about, I want to say maybe 15 minutes, and I noticed that there was no levels. It just kept doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, he was supposed to be a VIP customer, but we did not get any of the 2x bonus. I don't know if I just didn't do it fast enough or what. I'm backing up for a second to get this dollar sign. Let's see here. I will show you as well since we're over this way. Oh, also your gas goes down super duper fast. But before we try to find a gas station, I will show you that you can repair your car here. Pull in. All right, so you can repair your car. You can also find gas just on the road. Yep, there it is right there. So just pick up some gas there. There are gas stations too, but a lot of times you can just find them out here on the road. So we'll just drive around and look for another fare. Oh, here's another one right here. So the little car icon, I'll show you that as well. That just means you can pick. Camera angles can be a little excruciating at times. If you back up, it kind of changes. So you can just choose another car in those. But I think I chose the best one as far as like gas mileage and speed and repairability. So, okay. I didn't do it that time. Oh no, it's stuck in a loop because I'm right there. All right, I gotta hurry up and back up. Okay. And then we'll pick up this fare. I know, we're running low on gas, as always. Let's pick up this more gas here. Okay. So it almost feels like it's better to just pick up gas on the road than it is to actually stop at the gas stations, because it costs a lot of money. The gas is $5, and you have to fill up like a lot. So I think it costs you like $360 something for like a full fill up, which takes a lot of your money. You can also change the camera to inside the car if that's what you prefer. I find this one to be a little bit harder to see since you can't really like check out your side mirrors or anything. So I normally stick in like I guess that would be like third person view. You can also honk your horn. Honk honk. Okay. We'll turn off the windshield wipers and go back to third person view. If I come across a gas station too, I'll show you what that looks like as well. From what I can tell, there aren't any like levels or anything. You just kind of just keep driving around. Oh, here's a gas station too. So I'll show you what that's like. So we'll pull in. As you can see, there's gas right across the street too. But we'll just do this for the... Why isn't it not working? That's telling me that... let me turn on my dials. There we go. You see that you lose gas really quickly. As you see, I'm already almost at empty. Oh, no, don't get that. I did anyway. But it was only 10%. So let's pull into the gas station. So I don't know how if what the system of fuel is. Is it gallons or liters? I don't know. But look at that. That's $270 for this vehicle. All right, so then you have to pay them. They deduct the money, and then you are good to go. But that gas will last you no time. Oh, don't. Controls can be a little finicky. And there is, there a fare? Yeah, there's a fare over here. Okay.
Taxi.
Taxi! Okay, the lightning button also is kind of like NOS, but it really burns through your fuel like really quickly, and you don't really end up going like all that much faster, really. I mean, you definitely go faster, but it's really not worth it considering the gas that you burn. So. And yes, I'm fully aware that I picked up a police officer. They don't care whether you speed. Nobody cares about anything that you do in this particular city. So we're just trying to get him to wherever he's trying to get to. You know, I'm not a person that really cares about like graphics, you know, per se, like, you know, oh, I need HD stuff or whatnot, but it would be nice to have like a simulator game that had let's go ahead and stop. It would be nice if like they had street names and, you know, other places that you can go. I'll pick up a few more people so that you guys can see what it's like. See, there's the VIP and it pops up, you get double the rewards. It looks like the only thing that you can spend the money on is buying more vehicles. I don't know why you would want to buy any other vehicles. Maybe you just, you know, want to switch up for your own fun, but there doesn't seem to be any real reason to do that. Okay, we need to bust a U-turn here. I can never be a driver because I get lost so often. So, like, everywhere I go, I get lost. Every time I take a trip, I get lost. And I love to walk, and I get lost all the time when I'm walking, especially when I'm in, like, new areas. And I know people go, oh, well, you're in a new area. Of course you get lost. But it's like, no. Like, it's something else. It's something altogether different. It's always interesting too when people are like, oh, like I thought it'd be easy to find, and I'm like, not for me. As you can see, I'm already out of gas. That's how quickly gas goes. So we just go ahead and pick up the gas that we got there. Normally if that sign pops up though, gas will start to like avail itself. So I tell you what though, this may be a good game to play if I ever got to talk to you. I want to talk to you guys, just like tell you guys a story or something like that, for anybody who may be interested in hearing like a story that I have, you know, because it's not really that involved, and so I could play it and just have conversations. Like I do enjoy that. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. We were playing games, and it's kind of yeah, let me pick up this guy right quick. It's interesting because it's one of the things that let me know that you could use this, you could use the channel, you could do anything to the glory of God, because I was playing a game with a friend of mine, and we were talking about the Lord as we played, and it was just a great experience, and I was like, hey, I could use the channel to do just that. And so yeah. So you guys get the gist of this game here. This is one reason why I said that nobody would probably be interested in seeing me play this for like 45 minutes to an hour, because it's very repetitive and there doesn't seem to be any like levels or anything. As far as like pedestrians, you can hit them. It doesn't matter. They don't, you kind of bounce off them. So... And the red button in the corner, it takes you back to the last place that you picked up the last fare. So it's kind of like a redo for your last fare. So no point in hitting that. Look at the tip though, at 142. We must have a long way to go. And we're almost out of gas again. I'm gonna get this gas. Yeah, there you go. There you see the customer got a little upset. And the tip might have actually went down on that. Now that I'm looking at it, I think the tip might have went down. So that is on me, guys. I apologize. My driving in these games. I think I'd do better with like the turn mechanics where you actually have to turn your phone. Oh, a little Tokyo Drift right there. Than I do with the ones where you have to click the button on the side of the phone. What do you say? One more? Maybe one more. Okay, so here's a perfect example. So there's a guy. See, you just run into them, but you don't actually hit them. So, which is a good thing. It'd be great if pedestrians couldn't get hurt from cars.
Taxi.
VIP. And our last fare of the day, guys, before we end this. Let's do it. Where do you want to go, sir? I like being driven around though because it doesn't happen to me often. I'm always driving. Whoa. Yeah, it does affect. Okay, yeah, that does affect your tip, as it should. Looks like I lost about $10 on each hit there. But it'd be good if they had like police in this game that pulled you over if you went too fast. Like you'll get like double the tips. If you are, if you get the person there in a speedy fashion or whatnot, but you also risk the police officers coming after you, or if you hit pedestrians, like, maybe you have to pay a fine, or maybe you have to go to jail, you lose like a year, like a real simulator. You got to go home, you're trying to save money for, whatever it is that you're trying to save money for. So that's the goal of the game, to get a certain amount of money in a certain period of time. I think that would be cool. So couldn't get it. I didn't want to risk it by hitting a motorist and losing even more tip. They give you plenty of time to get to these places too. So here we are. Okay, guys, so that's game 2 of the games that I played that I said I don't know if this will be worth 45 minutes or to an hour. So I'm going to end this video here, and that's game 2. I've got one more that I want to show you. Okay, and welcome back. This is the final game, game 3 of 3, Lawyer Life 3D Court Masters. It is published by Kunhar Games on June 8th, 2022. It has 50,000 plus downloads in the Google Play Store with 372 reviews and a 3.9 average star rating. So let's get started. Our first client. I need to meet with Mr. Oliver. There is a client at the reception. Okay, so let's display his case. Case file, name James, age 30, suspect. Allegations, accused of killing his wife with a kitchen knife. If you want to skip the case, you have to watch an ad. If not, take the case for $421. We'll do that. Then you sign your name. What was our name? Mr. Oliver. So just we'll just do Oliver. They made me stop there. All right. So, in order to prove your innocence, we need to work on some details of this case. We must establish an alibi for you at the time of the incident. We need a witness that places you somewhere off the crime scene. All right, so let's find the evidence. So it's a puzzle. We got to put the puzzle together in a certain period of time. There. You find an evidence successfully. Find is capitalized for some reason, and an evidence, you find an evidence. You wouldn't need an evidence. There would just be evidence. Now the case is strong due to evidence. Yeah, as you can tell, like there's some grammatical issues, which is normally not a big deal to me as long as the game plays well. I hope we will win the case if you gave the right answer to the judge. The prosecution is allowed to present their case. Okay, so up here you want to click on this notebook. So yesterday I argued with my wife, so I left the house and went to the restaurant. When I came home late at night and found my wife dead on the floor. What? When I came home late at night and found my wife dead on the floor. Okay, so you have to go with the emphasis. Okay. She was stabbed with the kitchen knife. I already had my fingerprints on the knife, and now the police are suspecting me of her murder. Please help me out. I'm innocent. All right, so close this. Your Honor, my client has been accused of killing his wife despite not being present at the time of the crime. There is evidence that supports his alibi, and I request a fair trial to ensure that justice is served. My lord, with your permission, I would like to ask some questions to suspect to reveal the truth. Where were you at the time of the incident? So you need to remember, I was at the restaurant. Do you have any evidence? We have camera records, maybe? By asking questions, it's not looked affident that this is criminal. It probably meant to say evident. Humble request to you for give me time to prove that. Your Honor, my client has been accused of killing his wife despite not being present at the time of the crime. My lord, I want to show evidence to prove his innocence. Show evidence. All right. Is this supposed to be him? I don't know. Blang, blang, blang. I don't know why there's no sound either. Case one. You only get money if you win the case. So I played later. I played one case in the beginning. That one. And I lost that one because I didn't read the details first, and I just clicked on the green answers. What I had thought would be the case is, since I had found the evidence, it now illuminated the right answers. So I just clicked green, and then he ended up getting 25 years in jail. And then I didn't get any money after that. Okay. And so then in the second case, I read the evidence, but I read it while I was being questioned by the prosecutor, and it just froze the game. The prosecutor would not ask any questions, and I couldn't go any further than that. So yeah, so let's play another one. I need to meet with Mr. Oliver. There is a client at the reception. This is another game too where there doesn't seem to be like any type of levels or anything or any type of goals. You just keep playing again and again. So we'll display a case. Case file. Name, Anna, age 23, suspect. Allegations, accused of robbing jewelry store of her employer. So we'll take the case. We'll sign Mr. Oliver. Submit. So in order to prove your innocence, we need to work on some details of this case. So another puzzle that you need to put together. We need to file your medical report as evidence. We can also ask your friends to be the witness. Let's find the evidence. Okay, let's get to it. That's not it. That looks like it. Okay, seeing how this is my second time playing this, I realized something that you need to keep in your mind this medical report. So I need to make sure that if they ask me a question and that I don't know, like when I put down in the last case where I was like, there's camera footage, I didn't realize the puzzle that I put together was camera footage. Now I do. So now I'll keep that in mind. Going forward, like what this is, the medical report is going to be important. So I need to get to that question. So that just repeated the same dialogue from the first case. So, okay, so before we get started, we need to read this. I work at a jewelry store. Yesterday, I was not feeling well and my employer was not at the shop. So I locked up the store and went to the hospital for a checkup with my friend. While I was gone, somebody robbed the store and now the police are suspecting me. Please help me out. I'm innocent. Okay, so keep that in mind when it comes time to ask questions. We'll close that. And again, this client is also not present at the time of the crime. And the same, we request a fair trial to clear her name and bring the real culprit to justice. Where were you at the time of the incident? I was at the hospital. Do you have any evidence? I have my medical report. Okay, we're showing evidence. Technically, she doesn't know if she was at the, she doesn't know if she was there. They lower their arms too at the same time. If she was at the hospital when it happened, she could have been driving, or it could happen as she was driving to the hospital or driving back from the hospital. And I know that seems like very semantic. But that sometimes those things can make or break your case. So you never want to say unless you know for sure, because if you were to know that I was definitely at the hospital at the time of the robbery, how would you know that you were at the hospital when it happened? It's almost like there would have been some plan there, type of thing, which is probably what they would call like circumstantial evidence in that particular case. So those are the only two cases that I did. I will do one more that I haven't done before, and we'll see where we get. Hey, he's back. What is going now? I'm suspicious of this guy. Now it just says Olive. Yeah. We know all this. Okay. This one I have not done, just so everyone knows. It must be here. No. This one goes here. This one goes there. This one goes here. Top. So he's got his registration form. His hotel. I should have listened to what they were saying, but I just went through it. There's there's like little differences because I need to make sure I know what it will take to get to the registration form question. From what I read in the comments, if you do not finish the puzzle in time, then what will happen is you won't have the evidence and it's just like an automatic like loss. So I don't know if that's true or not, if they just didn't give the right answers. So. Okay, so let's check. Yesterday, I was out of town on a business trip with a colleague. We were staying at a motel. While I was passing near a car in the parking lot, one of the motel employees accused me of carjacking, and now the police are suspecting me. Please help me out. I'm innocent. Okay, so I was out of town on a business trip with a colleague. We were staying at a motel. While I was passing near a car in the parking lot, one of the motel employees accused me of carjacking. Okay. And we had his, hotel registration. All right. We'll close and we'll get going. All right. Where were you at the time of the incident? I was in the parking lot of the motel. What were you doing in the parking lot? I was just looking around. It didn't tell me. That this is criminal? Looking around the parking lot? I got this wrong. That's what I got last time when, yeah. See, I didn't get a chance to present my evidence. Did it say anything about asking for a cab? It just says when I was passing near a car in the parking lot. $10,000 fine. That is crazy. So you see, I didn't get any money for that particular case. And it's the same. It's the same two clients. I guess I only have these two clients. Maybe they have me on retainer or something. But yeah. So yeah. Normally, I do not play games before like testing them out on the channel. I normally, I do test them out for like 5 minutes. Basically, I just play them enough so that I figure out how to turn like the sound off, and things like that. And then I immediately, because I like to experience these games with you as I play. So I don't like to like play for like an hour or so that I'm really good at it. And as you can tell, when you see me play, that definitely doesn't happen. So what happened today is I did play these three games except for old school. That one I didn't play for more than 5 minutes, just enough to turn the sound off. But the last two I did. And what happened is I started playing them and I'm like, the taxi game, I'm like, this is so repetitive. I'm like, there's no way that somebody's going to want to sit through this for like 45 minutes. Like, I don't even want to sit through this for like 45 minutes. It's because it's so repetitive. And there wasn't any other like type of goals. And then when I played Lawyer Life, I ran into some of the same things. And then I was like, I don't know what to do, because I'm really enjoying being able to interact with you guys. And I'm so happy that you enjoy the channel, that you're watching and things of that nature. So like every day now I'm like, okay, what's going to be the game for the day? And so I didn't really know what to do. I was like, I'll just have to find something, because I definitely want to get something out there for you guys. And but I wanted to put out something that I felt good about as well. And so I thank the Lord for the suggestion. And what came to me was, hey, if you've got these three games and none of them seem like good enough for like your normal length of videos, it's like combine them, put them all together, and that way people get to see the different games that are being played or whatnot. So I was like, thank you, Lord, for that suggestion, because it feels great like to have those three games and have them all posted. So I definitely enjoyed that, having those three, and I'll combine them. I'll try to get that done tonight so you guys get a chance to see it. And I will come back tomorrow with some other. I've had some issues with games lately. There's another game I was trying to play, but every time I try to record it, then it just doesn't work. And I don't know why that is. It must be something going on in the background with the recording app and the game app. And there was another game that I ran into an issue with too. So, but I'm still here, guys, and I'm still playing. And I really do thank you for joining me. And I definitely thank you for all your support and your encouragement. It is definitely felt. I thank the Lord for you. And yeah, I think that's all that I've got to say for today. This is a very different video for me. Doing like a different 3 different games, but I am glad I did it. I might try to do some more of that too. I know someone had mentioned like they said I should like do shorter videos, yeah, if you look at earlier in when I first started, I definitely did do shorter videos. But I really do like these long videos that I do, because it's really more indicative of how I play a game. I will play it for like an hour or like maybe 2 hours. That's how I normally play games, and I like to feel like, hey, this is what I normally do, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I can also do shorter games, and maybe I'll chop them up and play like 10 games and just do like 15 minutes a piece or something like that, and just combine them. I don't know. I'll see where the Lord leads, because that's the most important thing. But yeah, if you guys want shorter videos, just let me know. I can always play a game for like 15 minutes and then have like a longer version on the page as well. But I really like to immerse you in the environment of the game, because a lot of these games, if you play for 15 minutes, you're probably still in the tutorial. Sometimes it takes a while for the game to get going, and I would like you guys to be able to see that. And then if I find something that has like an end goal that's achievable, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's just play it out. Let's, if it takes 7-8 hours to play the game, and I'll just, do like an hour each vid, like I did with Find Joe. I really did enjoy that. I really do enjoy playing games for you guys. And like I said, I really feel like your encouragement, and I really thank you for that. So I think I've talked to you guys enough today. And so I'll just say that I thank you for joining me, and remember that God loves you, and so do I, and I'll see you next time.